Hi.
Welcome to Strings Attached, our mother-daughter knitting and all things string podcast. I'm Mallory.
I'm Frida.
And today is
Not December. Not yet.
November.
I don't know.
16th.
16th. I think it's the 16th.
So this will be our last episode before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think about that. So, okay. It's been about our usual, about 3 weeks since our last podcast.
Yeah, something like that.
So today I have a couple FOs and I have a half FO.
Yeah, one FO.
Mom's got one really cool FO and some cool whips that Mom's made some good progress. Swatch for a new cool sweater that she's going to make, and I'm going to make too, but I don't have any yarn yet. And yeah.
She will.
Yeah, let's get started.
All right.
Okay, actually real quick, I want to talk about, we are going to do a knit along.
Okay.
And it's going to start, we decided it is going to start on New Year's Eve. So we'll do like a New Year's Eve cast on type thing. And then run it through, I think, March. So it's going to be called the Mini Me Make Along. And we'll probably just run it through Instagram again like we did last time. But it's for anything for a mini me. Anything for a kid. So like baby sweater, baby... It's a make along, so it can be anything. Crochet.
Children up to whatever age.
If you consider them a child, then put it in there. If they're an adult...
consider your husband a child, put it in there.
If they're an adult that you, like, you know it's not a child anymore, okay, use your best judgment. But if it's a child, I would say, like...
Probably to 12.
Yeah, 13 max.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything. Knitted, crocheted, sewn...
Quilts.
Strings involved.
Yeah.
Not like you went out there and built a birdhouse.
Well, no, we don't. That's not strings.
I don't know why that popped into my head, but yeah,
You
anything
make
with
a
strings.
violin with strings, more power to you.
Yeah. So anyway, you get the gist. So it's going to be called Mini Me Make Along. It'll start New Year's Eve and run through March. So, okay. Now we can get into knitting. So let's do FOs.
How about let's say what I'm wearing first.
Oh, sure.
You talk about
I forgot to wear mine.
This is the sweater that was gifted to me by Mallory because it didn't fit her quite. It fit me better.
It's so cute.
So I bought two little tops. I got this gold one and I got one this purple collar. And that's the way I wear it.
Yep.
Yeah, fits good.
So it's the Jupiter Crop by Caitlin Hunter. I used all Knit Picks. Oh, shoot. Swish. DK. Yeah. And I don't remember all the colors, but it was supposed to be spring colored, but it ended up looking more fallish.
Well, I put it with gold.
But the mustard yellow, I don't know. So I do want to make another one. I'll make it a smaller size with those same colors, but like a different like arrangement of them. So it's not quite the same thing for myself. Because Mom made me a dress and I want to put more of I might use the light pink as the dominant color so that it matches the dress.
Pastel, yeah.
Because the dress you made me is light pink.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that'll be pretty. Yeah.
You have to be careful not to keep putting our elbows on the table because it's shaking the camera, I've noticed. I'm real bad about leaning forward and put my elbows up. So, okay. I didn't wear my sweater. I had my pretty sorrel picked out to wear, but I forgot it.
Oh.
It's hard to get me and the babies and all their stuff and everything over here.
But she has a new shirt on. It's pretty.
Yeah, new shirt.
Just didn't make it.
So, okay. Let's do FOs. You can go first.
Okay. I got the little green Fair Isle cardigan. This could have been in the mini me, but I already got it done.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's for Maggie. I made a red one. I made the red one for Alice. And then we've already shown that.
Yeah.
So then I got the green one done.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah, I got it all blocked and
I
everything.
love it
It's
so
all
much.
ready to go. And I made it shorter than Alice's, like a ½ inch, because Maggie's shorter. But then when I blocked it, it's the same. Exactly the same.
Oh, well. Those sweaters look like they'll fit them all the way through at least next year.
Well, until spring, even.
They'll fit next Christmas. They're big.
And they might.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, I would like to make, I got to figure out, because I want to make little hats, but I'd have to figure out the swatch in order to maybe just put this on the hat around the edge or something.
The swatch?
I mean, I'd have to make a swatch. I'd have to figure out what do you call it?
The repeat.
Diagram. Yeah.
The repeat. Yeah.
I think it was a 12 repeat, and I'd have to come up with a pattern. So.
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Because I've got plenty of yarn of the green and red left to make maybe a hat. So we'll see how that goes. Mm-hmm.
Or even just a little headband.
Yeah, but I want them to be warm.
That'd be cute, though. Okay, so my FOs are, this is my one that I showed last time that I had started. This is the There's No Place Like Home hat by Cozy Up Knits. It's one of their newer patterns. And I used Cascade 220 chili pepper. It was called Cascade 220 Quattro. And so I don't know if they even have that line anymore.
I haven't seen it for a while.
But I mean, I think it's the same thing as Cascade 220. I really do. Feels the same. It's the same gauge. Anyway, really, look at the stitch pattern on that. Isn't that fun? It was never boring, ever. You always were doing a stitch. Always were doing something fun. Like, I forget what these little left twists, I think. And then, of course, there's cables in there. And the cables run all the way down through the what's that called? The brim?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, I think that's cool. You just made a smaller needle.
Yeah.
But it's still the same pattern all the way down.
Yep. And I'm not sure if it's supposed to, like, okay. Look how my hat, look at the stitches, like, they literally, like, lean. See that?
Oh, they do a little bit.
So, like, is that supposed to
Or
happen?
maybe you should have blocked it straighter.
I don't know. Because they're left twists. Like, you always do left. You never do right. So it never, like, goes, you know what I mean? You just lean to the left the whole time. So maybe it's supposed to do that. And, like, kind of twist around, you know?
No,
But that's what mine does. And
it's pretty anyway.
Here, I'll try it on. It's really cute. Isn't that pretty? So this is going to be a Christmas gift. And then, yeah. I think that black speckly pom-pom will be adorable in there.
That'd be really pretty for whoever would wear it with like a grayish black coat.
Well, the person I made this for has a red coat with a black
fuzz around it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that'll be perfect. And I made it, let's see. No, I didn't alter the stitching on this. I just made it exactly to pattern. And it's a nice fitted hat. This one I modified a little bit. So this is my other FO for this time. This is also by Cozy Up Knits. I've already made this before for myself, but this is the little pine tree hat. And I made this with Cascade Merino, 220 Merino. Very soft. I love the way Cascade Merino blocks for color work. It does pill a little bit, so that's unfortunate, but it just blocks so nice. Like the color work just lays
Is it superwash?
Yeah. But it just lays so nice and flat always, you know?
Nice.
So unfortunately,
really cute
it
hat.
does pill, but I like this one better than the one I made for myself.
Well, I like the one you made too.
But I used the same yarns, except for in this, I used this dark pink instead of a light pink. But I used the same yarns I used in mine, just kind of like
Does yours have
switched
purple
them
on the
around.
bottom too?
No, I just switched the yarns around, but it's the
it's
same
all the
color
same yarn.
scheme,
Yeah.
except for I replaced light pink with dark pink. But this is for somebody for Christmas as well. And mine, when I blocked it, got too big. It's actually a little bit too big on me. I mean, I still wear it, but I could pull it down to my chin. It's huge. So I just wear it slouchy. So I subtracted one pine tree repeat out of it. And then I kind of had to modify the way that the decreases happened and stuff just a little bit to make it like work. But I figured it out pretty easy. But it's a little bit tight on my head. But again, it's that superwash yarn. So it will stretch as you wear it, in my experience. And it fits. I mean, it's a little bit tight, but it fits. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels snug. But, like, see how it kind of stretches it out. But if I would have did one more pine tree, it would have been too big again. Yeah, and I'm going to put that great pom-pom on there. I think that'd be cute. So this is another Christmas gift that I got done. And I'm going to enter these both, since they're both Cozy Up toques, is what they call them. I'm going to enter them both into they're running a toque cowl.
Oh, to win.
A toque cowl right now till the end of November, I think. It has to be one of their hat patterns.
Oh, well, you got
So I made
of
two.
them.
And then I'm also going to enter these into Carla from Carla Knits. I'm going to enter them into her Merry Make Along as well. Because this one especially is Christmas themed. But they're both Christmas gifts. And this one's red and cheery like Christmas. So I'm going to enter, those are, kill two birds with one stone.
There you
Knit-alongs.
go.
So those are my full FOs. And then I have one half FO that just got done last night. So I got one. I haven't even shown this yet. I got one sock all the way done. And this is also a Christmas gift. So I guess I could enter these into Carla's knit along as well.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
Or Merry Make Along.
Yeah. They're green. They're pretty.
But yeah, this is the Indigo Guinea Fibers yarn. She's local to us. So that's kind of cool. I got this yarn at the Rebel Pearl yarn store. And I forget what the colorway is called. Lost it. Don't know. Anyway, Indigo Guinea Fiber, she's a hand, indie dyer, and she's local to us. This is the first time I've used her yarn, and I really liked it. It worked up really well, and it's real soft on your foot. You tried it on, because the person I'm making it for has the same size feet as Mom, so I had her try it on. But yeah, I used the Crazy Sock Lady, just like I always do, the Crazy Sock Lady vanilla sock on DPNs pattern, and lost my train of thought on what I was going to say about this sock. It's gone.
Did you do anything different to
Kind of
it?
airhead today.
We didn't
Yeah, I know.
We didn't
I know what I
write
was going to say.
anything down today.
Yeah, we kind of just like, I feel like that's how we've been the last few times we've podcasted. So I remember what I was going to say. So on my other sock I'm working on, I'll show you here in a minute. I'm using my Knitter's Pride carbons, and they're a metal knit double point, and they're real sharp. And since I still have that sock going, I decided to go back to my wooden Knitter's Pride Dreams, and they're so much nicer to knit with.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, I would think the wood
So
would
much
stay
nicer.
on the wood better than the metal.
Well, I don't really have a problem with them falling off, the metal ones,
Oh, okay.
but the metal ones are so sharp on the end that they split the yarn.
Oh, that's the one you sit on?
Oh yeah, it stabbed me.
To sit on one.
If I sat on this, it would snap in half. These are like, they have a flex to them even. Like they kind of bend. But they're the Dreams, Knitter's Pride Dreams, and they have can you see there's just a little bit of a dullness on the tip of that needle. And I prefer that. I mean, I'm not like a pro sock knitter, but out of the few pairs that I've made, the ones I've made on the wooden needles have gone smoother and gone faster.
So it slides under the stitch better.
Yes, because the metal ones, you'll put your needle in there and it goes in between the strands of the yarn, in between the plies, like a lot.
It's like a needle.
Yeah, it does it a lot, and it's frustrating and annoying because you'll be going along, you won't realize that had happened, and then you're like, what's this loop? Over here, and you got to take back and fix your loop, and it's annoying. So this hardly ever happens on these.
Yeah.
And they're just smooth and soft. I'm a wooden needle person. I just like wooden needles.
Well, you grew up knitting on those wooden
The bamboo
clovers.
But I mean, these are way nicer than clovers. They're slicker and.
But I mean, you did.
I know.
Do wooden. When I started knitting, mine were on metal.
Mm-hmm. And I did start knitting on metal needles. You didn't get me going on the wooden ones until later. Like I feel like once you realized that I was really going to be a knitter, you invested and got me some nicer.
Different sizes. So then we went to buy different sizes. We've seen those and thought, those look nice.
Yeah,
because all mine were metal.
Yeah,
old.
Like Mom, obviously, when I started knitting, I was like, what, 11, 12?
Yeah.
When she realized I was really going to knit, she got me some nicer stuff.
Probably Christmas presents and stuff.
So yeah, I did learn and basically did all my knitting on bamboo. But then now I've bought, like, my interchangeable needles are the gingers, the Knitter's Pride gingers, and they're the same, like, slick, nice wood. But I just really like that rounded tip. That's what I wanted to talk about those
Mostly
socks.
wooden ones do have rounded tips, don't they?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, the clovers all have a little rounded tip.
I don't think they do. Mine are rounded because I've used them. Oh yeah, they are a little bit rounded. Are yours clovers though?
I imagine these are clovers. I just had them in a little.
What are you doing? I thought you were using your.
I changed my mind. How about that? I don't always do what I say I'm going to do.
But okay, so the second sock I started last night. This is as far as I got on it, but I am trying to whip that out. So I did this sock in a week. And I haven't been knitting that much. I worked this last week. I worked
a lot. The last 2 weeks, she's worked a lot.
Yeah. I usually only work 3 days a week. The last 2 weeks, I've worked 4. And then the last week, especially, I worked like 12-hour days 4 times. And I didn't knit hardly.
Which also meant I worked an extra day.
Yeah. We worked a lot. You made my dinner for me like 3 times.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. And then, last night, I was sick to my stomach. I think my body was just like, lay down, woman. You need to stop. So Mom, I had a roast going in the crock pot, and I was like, can you come over and shred it up and put tomato juice and vegetables on it and make my soup?
I did. I went over there and put it all together.
It was good.
It got it simmering, and I left. I never even got to taste it.
Well, you can have a bowl today. It was really good. Lips, I'm getting coffee on your table.
Oh, well, it's a Thanksgiving tablecloth, and it's about time to wash it anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So those are all of my FOs. And now I'm ready to go to Whips. Are you ready to go to Whips?
Yeah, I go to Whips. You want me to go to Whips?
Go to whips.
Okay.
Good.
It took her a week to do, how many days? What did you say it took you?
It took me a week to knit that sock.
Well, this will probably take me about 10. So here we go.
Are you enjoying it at all?
Yeah, I haven't done it in the last few days.
You did get a lot done. That looks like it would fit Hagrid.
I know, it is big.
It's way too big.
Well, I tell you what.
Those needles, for one thing,
are too big.
way too big. I can tell they're like a size 2 or 3.
I didn't have the right size of needles.
Stop knitting that. You're wasting your time.
I'll have to get some new needles.
Well, you can, order some, but that's not going to work.
Because they're huge.
Way too big. That sock is a monster.
Oh.
Well, you got some practice.
I got practice. The worst part is casting the stupid thing on.
See, it won't be once you use the double points to cast on. It's not hard. Double point needles.
It's pretty.
Long tail cast on. It is pretty. But it's that would literally fit.
Maybe I could give it to Bigfoot. Maybe he'll show up.
I don't know anybody that would fit. That would fit like...
It might be a good booty.
No, it won't stay on your foot. It'll slide right off. Knitted socks aren't like store-bought socks. They don't, there's no elastic in them.
Okay, well, I guess I've not got anything going on that one.
You should have consulted me a long time ago on that.
Okay.
Way too big.
That's okay. I don't really care.
So she started it on a 9-inch circulars. And you had to cast on really loose to get it to go around.
Yeah.
And then apparently you changed your mind. And instead of asking me
if she had needles, I didn't have any. That's all I had. It was just like one tiny little...
Oh, it makes a huge difference. And I do
one
have...
tiny little...
Yeah, these are 2s.
Nobody... I thought they were 2 somethings. No?
They're 2.75.
And what am I supposed to have?
2.25.
Do they get bigger as they get isn't 2.75 bigger than 2.25?
Yes.
Well, you said they were 2s. That would have been
They're
smaller.
US 2. They're US 2.
They're US 2.
They're US 2, but they're 2.75 millimeters.
Oh.
Yeah, they're way too big.
Okay.
Nobody knits on a 2.7. I
Oh,
mean,
well.
maybe if you were knitting DK or something. Maybe.
Well,
I don't know. I've never made DK.
Maybe I'll start one some other time. Okay, so Mallory's
I'll
not
get you
seen
started.
this. Yeah. Mallory, well, we'll do that last. Okay. I just about give up finishing this for Christmas because it takes a long time. And right now I need something that goes fast.
Yeah.
But I will finish it. I'll keep my yarn. I like
Beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot
It
stand
does look
that.
like houndstooth.
If you're not going to give that to her, I want it.
She might get it on her birthday or next Christmas. Who knows? I thought
Or
you wanted
Mallory
the black and
might
white one.
get it. That one's
Well,
already started.
I might like it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'm going to table that for a wee bit.
It is slow.
Just a
It's
wee
got
bit.
some kind of a stitch called a star stitch, and it's really slow.
It's just, you have to watch
What was that
it.
called again? It's by Donna Baranti. Something.
It was
Cozy Houndstooth Afghan. No, it's Cozy Houndstooth Afghan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By
Donna Baranti.
Okay, there it is. All right. Anyway, I'll keep the yarns and keep it all in a separate place.
Land Grant Heartland.
So I've got I know what I'm going to do for that one. I've got some more Heartland yarn ordered in the colors that I want to make another ripple. That's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I should be getting them.
Because you can whip out a ripple in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll get that done easy. Okay, and so this one Mallory hasn't seen yet because this is for her.
Oh, man. Oh.
Yeah, I got that far. And I told her yesterday, I said, oh, I've got my short rolls all done in the back. I'd done them all one morning. There's like 6, 3 on each side or something, not very many. And so when I went to knit the row and you knit them up and pick them up and all that jazz, the first 3 went real well.
Mm-hmm.
The second 3, I could not figure it out. I went to Pretty Pink Knits and watched her, and I went to the Richardson, Roxanne, watched her. And
why don't you ever consult me on stuff like that?
it was 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to consult
Oh my
you.
gosh. Go to bed.
So anyway, I ripped it out, clear back to the color work because my yarn was getting fuzzy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you mess with it too long.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did it didn't tell me to do a whole thing, a whole row after my color work. So I went ahead and did a whole row of the main color after the color work so they wouldn't be in any of the stitches.
1 row is not going to hurt anything.
Nah. And I watched Roxanne.
Mm-hmm. Richardson.
Yeah, that was where I got my idea. But then I watched this other lady, and I don't remember who she was now. Anyway, she sat and knitted in the round and did the short rows in the round. A lot of them show you on a swatch that's just a swatch. But she actually sat there and knitted it in the round and then picked them up in the round. And that kind of made a difference to
So did
me.
you do...
German short row.
So that's just where you like loop the yarn over and pull
And it
it.
just pulls it up. Yeah, and then they picked
Those are the
up.
easiest short rows to do. I don't know
They
why.
picked up beautiful. I don't even know where they are. I mean, you don't even know.
I
where
do
they
not know
are.
why anybody does any short row other than German short.
Well, that's kind of what prettiest pink or whatever. How many call
Very
it?
pink knits.
Yeah, very pink knit.
Prettiest pink.
She's pink. Anyway,
That pink one.
that's kind of what she said when she learned. She said, I mean, it was so easy. Yeah,
They're so easy. I don't know why people do anything other.
I know.
A
So
lot of people use the, is it Pearl Soho that has that tutorial?
she had one. I didn't watch hers.
But hers
she had
aren't
one.
German. At least the ones that like I've seen in patterns are like, follow this, and it's not the German one. And then I forget, maybe it was like Cozy Up Knits or somebody said, well, I always just do German short rows when they say to do short rows.
I will always do German short rows.
Forever.
I'm not going to do that, pick up that thing. It doesn't look right.
Yeah, the only thing about the German short row is you have to knit one more stitch past what the pattern tells you.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to remember to do that.
Yeah, but
And
you
quite
can always,
frankly, if I got off and
That's
I
so
was nine stitches apart instead of 10, no one's going to see that. As long as I have right there in that area, yeah, I wasn't worried about it.
that is so pretty. I love the
But
colors.
I've got it tied off, and I'm actually on the body. Oh, and I want to talk about needles. I don't know what these were.
Those are Susan Bates, I can tell you right now.
Okay, Susan Bates. These are nylon. I love knitting with those. These are ancient.
Yeah, I have some of those.
And I remember years ago when I first bought these, I bought them because my husband didn't like.
Guarantee they're this Luxite. I guarantee that's what they are. They look exactly like these.
Oh, they do. That's what they are. What
Yep.
size is that one?
These are 6s.
Oh, I
US
remember
6.
that because these are whatever I need.
They're
for
probably
this one.
yours.
Well, I'll take them
They're
back.
no, they're in my bag.
But I remember when I bought them because my husband didn't like the clicking.
That was when we were using metal.
I was
Metal,
using-
they do click.
Yeah, I was using metal all the time. It was clicking. It annoyed him. So I found these. Probably my mother-in-law probably said use these. And yeah, they're quieter. They're so slick. I mean, I really all these fancy needles. I like these things.
Well, you have those plastic interchangeables that I got you for your birthday.
Yeah, and I could have
like
used that, but the one I needed for this is either on a different sweater.
Well, no, I was just saying that you like the plastic.
Yeah, I
ones.
did. I like those. And one of those needles, I think it's a 7. I have tightened it too much or something. It slips.
That's frustrating.
So that number is
weren't
not
like-
workable.
They weren't like real expensive needles or anything.
Well, I shouldn't have tightened it that much, but if you don't tighten them with the little metal tightener thing, they come apart and you're knitting.
Oh, I know. It's a
But anyway,
nightmare.
that size I can't use anymore, whatever size it is.
So show your JoJo bag.
Oh yeah, and I've got it in my large.
Turn it around so they can see the
Bucket.
print. I like the front. Fit large Finch bucket.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the back.
Yeah.
I love it.
They showed that on Cozy Up the other night. They had the same bag. Yeah.
Cute.
So that's that. She maybe won't see it now till later it's done. And then I
love it
guess
so
I can
much.
show this now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so excited about this.
So you tell this yarn because I don't have the paper.
Okay, this is Fleece and Harmony, Selkirk worsted, and I'm pretty sure it's called Blue Poppy.
Oh, I got it here.
And I got this for Mom for her birthday or Mother's Day or something. This
It is Blue
past-
Poppy.
Blue Poppy, Fleece and Harmony. So this Fleece and Harmony, if you don't know, you should check out their podcast. They are cool. It's
cool.
It's a farm where they have all their own sheep. I think they might get some fleece like brought in, but it's local to
It's
them.
mainly local.
In
yeah.
Canada, in Prince Edward Island. And yeah, they shear the sheep, they clean the wool, they comb it, they spin it, they dye it, they do all of it right there. And they have put out a couple podcasts like in the last few months of in the mill, and they show their their wool mill, and it's like amazing. My husband was watching it with me, and he's real into like machinery like type stuff.
Oh, I bet he did like that.
And he was like, I can't believe they have so much money in those machines.
Yeah.
He's like, those machines are like neat.
I mean,
you
they
know?
put their life into it. Yeah, but I think it's a touristy area, and I think they get a lot of tourists that even come and.
I would absolutely love.
I would like to
there.
go there. You could almost drive there.
Prince Edward Island?
Well, you'd have to take a boat.
I would fly. Yeah.
I don't like flying. Anyway, so I've been trying to decide what to... Oh, another thing I was going to say about... Oh, their shop. They have a lot of... Is it Rowan?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting into these Rowan patterns.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching...
Very classy.
There's a lady I've been watching. I don't know. She's a lady. Looks like my age. And she goes through all the Rowan books when they come out. She goes through all the patterns and talks
Fleece
all
and
about
Harmony
them.
does that too.
Yeah, they do. Anyway, I watched a whole bunch of this lady. I wish I'd wrote it down, but...
Well, it's on your history on YouTube.
That's true.
We can look it up.
Yeah. Yeah, we could put it in the thing here. And she talks, and I just think it's really cool. Then I was watching a lady this morning. I thought she made a big cable thing. It was rolling. I wouldn't do it, but she made it for her husband.
I would.
But yeah, you would. So you've been wanting to do one of those anyway. So I've been trying to find a pattern.
Easy there.
Been trying to find a pattern for this yarn. So I run across this pattern, Petite Knits.
What's it called?
Jenny Jacket. Because I wanted to do a cardigan.
Flip it. Okay, yeah. Flip it around to the back page.
Oh yeah, this back page is pretty.
Look at that.
And so I thought, I'm going to do a swatch on that just to see how it works. See if it's, the right size for the yarn and the needles. And it's perfect.
Look at that, how cute that is.
And it's not a bit hard.
And that yarn, that Fleece and Harmony yarn, feels very
it's kind of
scratchy. And what do they call it? Toothy. Like when it's in the hank. But then as this is soft. Like it's still toothy. I mean, it's real wool, but
it's going to be a heavy cardigan.
when you wool wash this and put a little conditioner in it,
it'll be soft.
It'll be soft because it's already softer just from your hands. I just feel like the oil from your hands even probably made it softer. Because it's softer than it is on the hank. And
so I think this pattern will make up really well as a big cardigan. I'll probably make it a little longer than what they've got it maybe for myself. But
so I am going to make that too. I cannot not make that.
Yeah, it's so cool. I mean, the way you bring that over, it's really easy.
And I've got Fleece and Harmony yarn in my cart on their website right now that I'm like trying not to purchase because I need to buy a new car and I need to not spend money on yarn. I've got like 4 sweater quantities of yarn at home right now.
I do too, and
I need to stop.
I ordered some yarn.
I want that. Can you get it for me for Christmas?
I might.
Autumn birch. That's what I want. I want to make that sweater with. I need 5 skeins. Just keep
Only
in mind.
5 skeins?
Yeah, it's a short little. It's just
it is a short. I'll make mine.
Keep in mind that the Canada to U.S. dollar, it goes down quite a bit.
Oh.
It's like 82 cents to the dollar or something like that.
Wow.
So
that goes back and forth. I remember when Mama May used to visit her my mother-in-law, used to visit her sister in Canada. And when she would go up there, she would buy sheets. She loved sheets and towels. And she would buy sheets and towels in Canada because it was a lot cheaper because of the money difference.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind if you want to get me a good Christmas gift.
So anyway, I ordered
on that autumn birch color.
I think it was Knit Picks or Webs. I don't even know. But I made that love note.
Oh, yeah.
With that, it's got a little bit of silk in it. That
Gloss decay.
Gloss decay. And I wore it all day the other day. There's not one pill.
That's nice yarn.
I mean, almost
and you mixed
always.
it with that Aloft. You got it double.
And maybe the Aloft helps keep it from pilling.
Maybe. I'd say the silk.
I think maybe it must be the silk. But I didn't order any of the Aloft, but I ordered, it was on sale. I mean, so it was like half price.
The gloss.
Yeah.
That makes some nice baby stuff. It's soft. And baby stuff gets washed so much. Well, I don't know. Can the gloss be washed? Is it a washable?
I don't know.
Anyway, we need to get some official pictures of you in that sweater.
Yeah, I don't.
I have a couple sweaters I have never had pictures of myself taken in. My bean and olive, I have no pictures of. My goose sweater, I have no pictures of. My Rhinebeck reunion I have no.
You don't have a picture of that one? I love that sweater.
Not on me.
I love that sweater.
You should make that one. That one's a fun one.
Yeah, I like that one.
But I have pictures of it on the mannequin, but not on me.
Oh,
and like these hats, like I have no pictures of anything. I have not been good about that lately.
Well, we should just take a day and this try on hats picture.
Take a day. That's a really easy thing to say, but not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, it's hard for me too.
It's hard for me to just like literally make it from one end of my house to the other end without like a trail of nightmares behind me. It's just like every single thing that I do just gets destroyed.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. I feel like Alice in Wonderland when she's walking through the woods and that sweeper dog like comes up behind her and erases the trail as she's walking on it. Remember that scene?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
She ends up just having one square to stand on because he's like, I mean, that's how I feel at my house. Just everything I do just behind me just gets ruined.
The other night I tried to keep the babies all night.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't get them to bed on time. And then when I did get them to bed, they were crying and crying because I couldn't take one upstairs, leave the other one downstairs, and that one was crying. So by the time they got to bed, they were upset.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they both ended up throwing up twice, so it would just go beyond that. But after the second one threw up the last time, I said, that's it, gone home. It was 10 o'clock, I put clean clothes on them, put their sweaters on. I took them to Mallory's. They weren't home, but I can get in. I have a key.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in bed and they were right to sleep. So what was my point about this?
How the baby's just, you can't get in.
Oh, I know what I was. See, was the trail. That's what I was thinking. So, but when I come home, that was everywhere. I mean, there was toys in every room. You couldn't walk, and there was sheets and blankets upstairs and clothes in the hallway, and so I had to clean that up. I got it cleaned up at 1 o'clock. I got it cleaned up, and I said, okay, I'm sitting for a half hour.
Oh, is this when you did it on that short rows and messed it up? Of course.
I didn't know I messed it up then.
Yeah.
Because I didn't pick it up till later. But anyway, I said, I have to sit. I don't care how late it is.
Yeah. That's my life all day. Yeah. Mom called me at 9:30 this morning and was like, okay. And I said, let's do a podcast. And I said, you're going to have to come pick me up because I'm in the middle of buying a car right now. My car's not good. So she called me and I was like, well, you have to come get me because my car seats aren't in the car. I can't put them in the car because I don't want to take my babies in that car right now. And so that was at 9:30. At 10:30, oh, do you need to answer that?
You can go ahead and talk if you want.
Okay.
I'll see.
At 10:30, she still wasn't there. And I was about to lose my mind because she told me 9:30. And then, you get your hopes that you're going to have help. And then no one shows up for an hour. And then, it's just not good. You good?
It was just, I forgot to shut my iPad off.
Oh, okay. All right. She was expecting a call, so we didn't want to miss that. But, okay. So, get back over here, Frida.
Well, I'm going to put this on mute.
Okay. We need to move on anyway. I have one more whip I want to show, actually. I have 2 more whips. How did we get so sidetracked? I don't know.
Well, I'm done with whips, and now it's just your turn.
Okay, so I have not been working on this much because I lost steam on it because I made a big mistake and it made me real mad.
Coffee. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just so heartbroken over it. So this is my Riot sweater by Kate Davies. I'm trying to knit this. Thanks for the Fleece and Harmony Kate Davies knit along that's going on right now. It's over at the end of November. I don't think I'm going to make the deadline because it's just not happening. So
I noticed that a lot of times people don't make their deadlines.
You know what? Whatever. I went into it just thinking, well, if it gets me going on this sweater, at least I got going on it. So it's looking really nice. I'll hold it up here. I'm gonna still have to knit like 2 more inches. I thought I was 2 more inches away from being done last time, and then I knitted 2 inches, and I'm still 2 inches.
Yeah, because you're not got it up there.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's gonna have to go 2 more inches and then a band. Mm-hmm. So, can anybody see my mistake? It is kind of hard to see for the untrained eye, but for the trained eye, it's very obvious. It's right here. I don't know what I did.
It's not that obvious.
But I got off on the pattern a little bit and did something weird there, and I didn't notice it for like another 1.5 inches. And this is not a sweater that you can rip out. You'd have to tink it back.
Ooh.
That is not going to happen. That is not going to happen.
I didn't even see it. So.
I know. Will can't see it either, but I can. Look at it. Right there. It's supposed to be like an X, and then it twists. I did like a cable. Instead of doing an X, I did a cable. I don't know. I have no idea. So anyway, I'm not ripping it out. It just is what it is, but it made me mad. It made me want to quit working on it. So I put it down, and I haven't worked on it since. Plus, I only have this much yarn left, and I'm going to have to...
Is that right? All that yarn?
No, I just need to cake up more, and I just haven't wanted to get my stuff out to do that.
That is Brooklyn Tweed.
Brooklyn Tweed Arbor in the Lavatte colorway. Mm-hmm. But I do really still love this sweater, and I do want to get back on it, but I just got discouraged, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a couple hats and have fun, make some socks, and have some fun.
Well, they're Christmas gifts anyway. You need to get them done.
Yeah, and I just needed to do something that wasn't going to make me mad. So, anyway, let's see. I was here last time. think my babies are still awake. I can hear them up there. You hear them? Or is that the dog? It doesn't matter.
Oh,
I was here. Well, maybe we should talk a little quieter. I was here last time, so I did do like 2 inches, and I'm gonna have to do 2 more inches and then a band. I've decided. I have a little Celtic stitch marker because it's kind of a Celtic-y sweater.
Celtic-y.
So there's that. I will try to have this at least bound off the body by the next podcast. I have Thanksgiving to work on it.
Yeah.
You know, I'll have Thanksgiving to knock out some because I'm off that week. So, okay. And then let's see. Oh, my last whip is my Hermione's Everyday Sock. I've only worked on it a little bit, but I do have the heel done. Let's see here. I don't want to.
You know what? If I have to rip this sock out, I'm gonna make a different one.
What do you mean a different one? Oh, okay.
We'll show that in a minute.
Okay. So
Socks.
last time, you're gonna like them once you get going.
I know I will.
So last time I think I was like about here from the top down. And so I've knitted that much since last time. I should have had this done, but like I said, I just haven't been knitting that much.
Well, and you've got these other things you've been trying to do for
Yeah,
gifts.
but I did get the heel flap and the gusset and everything all done, and I'm a long way down on the foot. I'm probably halfway because here's my other one.
This one's for you, isn't it? For yourself.
Yes. Yep. I've been wanting to make these socks for like over a year now.
Yeah, you've had that yarn for a while.
So here's how far I am down. Can you see the other sock behind it? You can see how far I have to go. So another like 2 or 3 inches, and then I can do the toe.
Yeah, you're almost done.
Yeah. So really, honestly, it's not that much knitting. I just need to do it.
Mm.
I could have that done in a day if I wanted to.
Do you do that Kitchener stitch on the bottom? Is that what you do?
Yeah. Yep. So I just need to get that done. But you know, this was my nighttime in bed knitting, and my nighttime in bed right now is immediately sleep. Hit the pillow, asleep. I don't know what that is. I don't want that.
They're everywhere.
Get that out of here.
Yarn these.
Yeah. And I've been
markers.
keeping my Hermione's Everyday Sock in this bag Mom made. It's a nice
And I
drawstring.
still want to make a bag. I just haven't had time. I'm not getting any sewing done.
It's a nice drawstring bag. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It happens. Okay, you don't have any more whips, right?
Nope.
That's it for me. Yeah. Okay.
I have this one, acquisition.
Yeah, let's do acquisitions.
I seen this, and it's lollipop yarn. I don't have the card in here.
That's lollipop yarn. I've heard of that.
It's lollipop yarn. That's all I know.
pretty.
I don't remember what it's about, but I just thought this was so pretty. I don't even remember who I seen it on one of the podcasts, and they had ordered it. And I guess this one is for like the toe.
So it's a self-striping.
The toe heel.
I like the way she balled it up. It's really pretty.
This would be for the toe heel, and it could be the cuff or just the
I would
toe
do
heel.
the cuff, the heel flap.
Is that enough for both socks?
Oh yeah.
For the heel and the toe.
That's
and the
gogs.
cuff? Okay.
Yeah. I would do the heel, the toe, and the cuff. I love that. Do you remember what it's called? What the colorway was called?
No, I'm kidding.
Lollipop.
Christmas, I think. Something to do with
You don't
Christmas.
have the little tag?
I did, but I don't know where it went.
Okay. So it came like this. You don't have to fake it. Cool.
Yeah, it came like that.
That's
so if I have
exciting.
to cast on another sock, I might as well cast on this. Maybe I can get one done. I'll wear one for Christmas. I'll hobble around. Oh, I just got one sock on. Okay.
You can always make shorty socks too.
Yeah.
They go a lot faster.
I think for Christmas time, though, the regular sock. Maybe not real tall socks, but
I'll get it going for you.
that tall. I don't like real long socks. I'm hot. Socks make
So
me
maybe
hot.
like my Hermione's?
Yeah.
Like booty length?
Maybe that one.
I can get it going for you. And then
Yeah, it
it'll
might be
It'll be
something.
a lot easier for you to start.
But I guess I have to go purchase some needles.
So I bought, the only thing I have bought this time is this new bag. So it's just a little cute little bag for like socks or a hat. And I got it at a market, like a winter Christmas market this past weekend here. So it's got nice little pockets on the inside. And it's got these nice leather straps. It's a nice little bag.
nice little
It's
bag.
handmade, but it's like quality.
And it's handmade by someone local.
Yes, so they're Paoli, Indiana, Envision Designs, and let's see, the mission of First Chance Center is to promote abilities and provide opportunities for persons with disabilities or other barriers to fully participate in their communities.
So it's a charity.
Yeah,
They're doing it for a charity.
Yeah.
That's nice.
First Chance Center. So they had a whole bunch of bags, and they're nice. Like, this is a nice handmade, and
I
this is like
the leather handle or the fake.
this is
leather
like
handle.
almost like canvasy material, like Some of her bags were literally
This is even tougher.
upholstery. Some of her bags were literally made out of upholstery
Oh,
fabric.
that's what that is.
Like you could tell it was like you could upholster a chair with this.
They're carpet bags.
Yeah, it's a very nice bag, and I will be carrying around my socks in that for a while because you can just lay them down in there. I get a little nervous about having my socks in these because you have to kind of very carefully put them down in the bag, and this I can just lay it down in there and not worry about it falling off the needle and all that stuff.
I've got my sock in this bag, but as you go along, I'd have to take it out of here. That's not enough room.
Yeah, it's like
I just stuck it in. It's just an ocean bag.
Yeah. So okay,
Ella Bean.
that's it for us, I think.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything else.
Okay, and I keep wanting to say this every time I podcast, and I never remember to. So I always say, I'll put something in the description. I always say that. Sometimes it takes me a day or two to get that done. Because we have very slow upload speed here. So it's all I can do sometimes just to get the video uploaded to YouTube, like edited, and I have to compress it on my computer and then upload it at Mom's house only because it won't upload at my house.
Yeah, it uploads here better than her house.
Yeah.
We're only a quarter of a mile away. I don't know why.
I don't know. So it's kind of a process for me to get things uploaded. So pretty much every time I upload it and then I go back in, sometime in the, near future and add the description. So if you watch this right away, as soon as it's uploaded and you're like, nothing's in the description. What are you talking about? That's why. So just, if you need to look at something that, we said is in the description, just check back in a day or two and I will have, all of our details on there. So.
Is there anything in that bag? Is that a new bag?
No, my computer's in there.
Oh.
That's just a grocery bag, like a shopping bag. It's got kitties on it. I guess I can show it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Could be a project bag.
I just bought it like randomly. It's got kitties with, can you see are they playing with yarn? Yeah.
Oh.
It's just one of those like grocery, reusable grocery bags.
Bag.
Yeah. It's not really
Kind of cool.
like knitting bag really. It's just for fun.
Okay.
All right. So I guess we've been 41 minutes. I think we need to wrap it up.
Probably so. It's a very pretty day here, but it's real fallish. It's nice.
Oh, I love fall.
I think it's 47 degrees, and we got our little
Knitting
cups.
Cheers.
With some, what kind of coffee?
Maple pecan Starbucks.
Pecan.
Yeah. Love it.
How about that?
So, okay. Well, we will see you guys hopefully 3 or 4 weeks from now.
It'll be like right before Christmas, kind of.
Well,
middle of
mid-December.
December. Yeah.
We'll
be Christmas in our brain.
Yeah. We're not like real strict about it, as you can probably notice. We just kind of get it done when we can.
Well, yeah, you got to get it done when you can.
Yep.
You had a chance today.
Yep. Okay. We'll see you later.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.